We are here celebrating.
This time we have to direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Get on your feet for the NBA champion, Boston Celtics. Your head coach is Joe Mazzulla.
is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now here's Brunson. Now here's Hart. Towns, no luck.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Hart against Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Celtics. Hart against Tatum. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. And Boston with the rebound. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now here is Holiday, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Tatum. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Towns for 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Right side, Holiday. From past the arc. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Inside. Pass to Hart. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Now here's Tatum. Holiday with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum down low. Defended by Hart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Well, if the defense closes on Tatum, he'll go into them. He's happy to get sent to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
The Knicks making a switch here. Achiuwa's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Knicks trail by 3. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Second, the Knicks. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hart. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. First chance here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against New York.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Now here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Clock is at 3. And that one drops.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
That one falls for Brunson. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Horford with the screen on Brunson. Three-pointer. The rebound by McBride. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Brunson.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Tatum. Puts the move on. Pass to Craig. This one for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Now McBride. Here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Celtics trail by 3. They've got Jason Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at small forward. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Tatum. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for. Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's McBride. Scoreless thus far. Achua kicks to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson down low. Working on Horford.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Pritchard, defended by McBride. Pritchard passes to Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Now, here's Bridges. Will it go? Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Here's Pritchard, defended by McBride. Pritchard passes to Horford. To the paint, here's Craig. Unable to get that one. Bridges with some nice defense. McBride with the ball. Still scoreless. Anunoby. Rebounded by Hauser.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Here's McBride. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. McBride's shot is off. Bridges against Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And so Tatum nails them both.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
And here's Brunson. He's got 9. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Holiday. 35 seconds left here in the second. Brown the pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Brunson kicks to Towns. Hart with the screen for Bridges. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's White. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Tibbs, going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Timberwolves will face off against the Lakers out in Los Angeles. Start time, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
2 elite squads, Ernie. 1 winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. Changing topics now. How impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
Jason Tatum has it on automatic, Shaq. Not many players can score as easily as he does. I'm telling you, this guy is special.
And the way he gets his buckets, so silky. It's pretty. There's nothing wrong with that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Leading by 5. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now, here's Tatum. He's got 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. Knicks trail by 7. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. That one's good from the corner. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
What's up?
That one falls for Brunson. Celtics leading by 4. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Porzingis. Coming off a terrific season, he's averaged 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
It's Brown on the wing. Tatum against Hart. Lets it go from deep. There's Tatum's range on display.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Bridges outside. Brunson against Holiday. Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Runs in the pass to Towns. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Hart, that's good.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 27. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Here's Holiday. Porzingis to 2. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Anunoby. He has yet to score. Pass to Hart. From deep, Brunson. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Anunoby. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Towns in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And so Boston again turning it over. Bridges against Brown. Bridges deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point land, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Anunoby. And stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Now, Tatum. sinking that tough shot. Jason Tatum. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Celtics making a switch here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Payne. Pass to Achua. Now here's Anunoby, guarded by Tatum. Towns a screen on Holiday. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Good D by Anunoby.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Payne dishes to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Payne. Nice shot from the wing. Payne's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Tatum. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Hard against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Tatum backs for two. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Tatum against Hart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. So Tatum nails them both. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Down low. Here's Brown. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Brunson. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Excellent D there from Holiday. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with the ball. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Anunoby against Brown. Here's Hart. Nice D from Porzingis. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tatum a screen. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. So we see Boston get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
You got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird. But it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Reeves. Doncic against Conley. Oh, sweet move. And Doncic finishes inside.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with it. Here's Edwards. And Reeves pulls it down.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And he drops it first.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And Randle drops them both. And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season, 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Pass to Doncic. Out to James. Now here's Hachimura. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Edwards. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards with it. Picked up by Reeves. They now take the lead. Edwards got 5 points.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Reeves with a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Off target from outside. Doncic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And he lobs it up to the rim, and finished off by Hayes.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Randall with it. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. For three, Randall sinks the tray. Randall's got 5 now.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes, and Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 3. Pass to Alexander Walker. Rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Randall against Vanderbilt. James, a screen on Randall. 5 on the clock. Picked it! Now here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Randall, the pass to Reed. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Lakers lead by 3. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. "11 seconds left in the first. Here's Vincent. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4. 4 on the clock. The shot by Reeves, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert comes in for Minot, and Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. On the wing, Finney Smith. The shot's good on the assist by James. Finney Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Now here's Reeves. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Hachimura with the defensive effort. It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura. To the inside. Outside, Finney Smith. And the three-pointer goes. Finney Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney Smith. Connect comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. There's a minute 54 left in the second period. Now Conley, still without a bucket. Outside, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Randle finds Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players, and he's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on James. McDaniels, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Connect. Back to Doncic. Over McDaniels. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Vanderbilt. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And he makes both free throws. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. And here's Randle. LeBron with the rebound. To the paint. Lays it in off the pretty lob. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
orange.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof.
Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Timberwolves trail by 9. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers. Oh! Rudy on the lob!
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Here's James. Hachimura outside. Doncic against Conley. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hachimura. Doncic has got 7.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. Luka! Lethal!
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Lakers in 5th.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Doncic against Conley. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on James. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Club.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. I love his motor, love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Luka, get off me!
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. James outside. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards looking it over. The triple hits for Edwards.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. James against McDaniels. Doncic. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Down low. Here's Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Conley's got his first points of the game. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Reeves. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Pulls it from the top of the key. Again, Doncic missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Randall can't hit. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Reeves. It's blocked by Gobert.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Conley finds McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Edwards against Reeves. 12 seconds left in the third. Hayes with a screen on Edwards. 6 to shoot. Throws it up high. And finished off by Hayes.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Reed in at center. James attacking. Hachimura from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles. Reed sets a screen with the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Free throw drops for Ingles. And Ingles drops them both. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Hachimura, the pass to Finney Smith, and he dunks it down.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Reed in the post. He's marked by Finney Smith. DiVincenzo with it. Nails it from three.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
Vincent passes to James. There's a screen. Gets the bucket inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So both teams changing it up here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On defense, the Lakers. Puts it up from 12. James with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass to Doncic. Hayes against Gobert. Now here's Hayes. Tightly guarded. Just 3 to shoot. From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Now here's McDaniels. Hits a three-pointer.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall against Hachimura. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Got it. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Pass to Hayes. James with the ball. Outside Reeves. Gobert against Hayes. 5 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss. Conley passes to Edwards. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Edwards against Reeves to tie it up. Outside for Randall. Reeves against Edwards. Second chance effort. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Doncic against Conley. Out to Hachimura. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. He ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely and looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Minnesota calls time here. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Edwards. And he sinks it.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
From deep three-point land, it's off. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg.